Hi, my name's Hayley from Liquid Fusion. We are a beverage development consultancy with over 30 years experience working with a variety of global clients. And a lot of these beverages are both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. And this is where we also see kombucha becoming a very increasing trend for adult soft drinks. Manna-K enables us to use it as an ingredient to serve a variety of different clients working in this very exciting development space. My favourite thing about Manna-K and using it as an ingredient for our clients is that it gives me a real consistent flavour profile, something that I know is always the same, regardless of which batch I take, it's always the same. And this means that our recipes can be based upon a really concrete formation. This means that also our customers, when we go to production, by using the Manna-K, is that we don't have production tolerances massive in either direction. And so from both ourselves, from recipe production, production in the factory at the co-packer or at the client's own production facilities, everybody knows what they're getting and it's the same consistent quality. And Manna-K as such is not really funky and it's not really mild, so it really gives an authentic base to work from when we start doing flavour application and modifying, whether it be a classic kombucha or whether it be something quite funky like a cocktail. Across the last 5-6 years, we've done quite a lot of developments with kombucha using the Manna-K base. This goes from very basics like sugar-free kombuchas through to more premium hard kombuchas where we're looking at the alcohol content of around 4.8 to 5%, as this reflects the trend for adult, more healthier type cocktail routes. But what is really important for us when we use the Manna-K is that a lot of our clients have come from a very traditional background and have been doing a lot of home brewing. And what we find is that by using the Manna-K and a good number of flavours is that we're seeing that we can replicate what they had and actually improve it for the wider audience. And this allows it to be a far more bigger commercial success for everybody involved. Manna-K solves a number of challenges for our clients and also for us as developers, in the fact that it gives us always a base that we know and we can understand what that profile is. So it's a semi-finished product, but quite a comprehensive flavour profile that it brings. So when we have people brewing them themselves, that fluctuates quite widely. By using the Manna-K, we always have the same base. What we also see is that when we go to production, it's really in a very easy to handle format. So on the smallest side, we have it in a 20-kilo bag-in box, so our clients can use that very simply. But on the other token, we can also reduce wastage and go to a 1,000-litre IBC. So there's a huge flexibility in working with it, and it takes out a very complex stage in the brewing process. So our recipes become more simpler, easier to run, and everybody's a lot happier. So Manna-K as an ingredient has enabled many of our clients to be able to progress quicker to the marketplace and to actually build upon that faster supply chain that the ingredient of Manna-K actually allows. By removing complexity from the market, from their ingredient supply chain, it means that they can go to co-packers who they weren't able to be beforehand. And these co-packers have then been a lot bigger, so they can actually get more volume, and therefore they can increase their market presence, and therefore they have achieved far better results commercially and also by owning bigger parts of the market. Many of our co-packers often are quite concerned about using a kombucha, for example, per se. Manna-K gives us, and them more importantly, the reassurance that it is safe, that it's not going to cause huge problems and issues in their factory. And especially now by having kombucha in a way that it's actually a pasteurized format, many factories which have been very concerned about cross-contamination, etc., means that they can have full reassurance from a technical perspective that they aren't going to have these problems. And so many co-packers, including Liquid Fusion, we are far happier to have this ingredient. 3 ingredient on our sites. Manna-K is an absolute dream to use. It's incredibly easy. In the most basic format, you can just add some water and a juice concentrate if you don't want anything else. And because Manna-K is quite a complex sort of like amount of ingredients within it, it has a very good tea profile already within it and other components within it. So therefore, it doesn't need necessarily lots to be added to it in order for it to be able to perform as a really good kombucha. However, what we do find is that it's incredibly easy to accept other flavour profiles within it. It has no issues in mixing. It's a very stable product. It doesn't necessarily have any issues also being processed, pasteurised either, and works both well as a still and also as a carbonated product. Good Culture as an ingredient supplier is very friendly and very easygoing and are always there to help us whatever the questions are. They're very good at interacting with our host of clients that we bring to them. They're always working on new ideas, especially on the new cloudy kombucha, which is coming to market now. And so I think that as an ingredient supplier, they've got a good breadth of knowledge, and that helps us in our day-to-day work. If there's a beverage person out there who's considering using Manna-K, I certainly would say that they should use it. For me, the Good Culture team behind the ingredient are absolutely trustworthy, and we've never had any issues, whether that be on looking at orders, pricing, availability, and just their actual overall attitude towards our business has always been second to none. Whereas I think as from a producer point of view, to use the Manna-K means that you can easily access a very complex ingredient in a very easy to use way. So you don't have massive MOQs, which can obviously be quite scary when you're starting into a beverage business. It allows you to enter it with a reliable ingredient in just a 20-litre bag-in box, but also gives you the security that you can actually scale up very quickly and very easily when that market demand requires it of you.